Hi.
Thank you.
How are you?
Oh.
Welcome to my humble little store. What I do here a lot now is paint.
Oh, okay.
I have a live painting show.
Oh, okay.
I do this online on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
These are paintings I'm working on over here. These are things that I've kind of finished over here.
Okay.
Over the years, I've collected a lot of local glass work too, so it's kind of like my thing years ago. But now I'm just focused on the painting. It's a lot of fun.
It is.
Yeah. Working on this one today, and right now I'm working on milk paints and Japanese inks.
Huh.
So I'm kind of using them together to do what I'm doing.
How much do they run,
What's this?
the paintings?
Oh, well, I've been selling. This is a weird thing. So since January of this last year, I've made 10 paintings that I've finished. 7 have sold. 2 I gave to family members, of course.
Yeah.
And the last one sits over there, the blue one. Those all sold. I mean, they started around 600, and they went to. By the time I was done, they were about 1,500 bucks for the painting. I was impressed because my whole life is now changed.
Yeah.
Now I'm a professional artist.
Yeah.
So I decided to do prints to make it more affordable for people.
Yes. Oh.
And so all of these prints, the smaller ones like that are 60, the bigger ones here are 90, and then this little guy here, which is this painting, done smaller. I'm going to start doing the prints smaller, making it more easier to frame, if you will. So yeah, these 2 new paintings are part of my, well, 1, 2, and then 3 are all part of the new section of stuff. So,
And this is this.
yes ma'am,
Oh, actually, almost.
that is the same size.
So this is 60.
Yeah. Yep. And if you wanted that, $250. Whereas I'm getting these 2, people have kind of let me, let's say, they kept reminding me that I wasn't charging enough for my works. And so recently I've been coming out with these 2 at $2,000 and just being powerful with it, and people accept it. It's one of those, oh well, I mean,
They sort of take you at your word.
yeah. Well, and here's what I'm doing. The public
Yeah.
dictates
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
prices are.
Yeah.
I'm not Pablo Picasso.
Well, I tell people, I mean, I was a professional photographer and I had a portrait studio. I worked for the Chicago Sun-Times for 13 years as a photojournalist, and a couple of papers before that. But anyway, I took a buyout in '95 and I moved to Silicon Valley just before the boom, fortunately. And I did children and family portraits in a photojournalistic style. I sold it as art. It was black and white. It was not traditional portrait.
Yeah.
It was like art, and they were moving around.
All
It was
right.
different, and especially when I started, it was really different. Gradually,
All right.
that became more popular. But anyway, what I discovered is people who value quality will pay for it, and for people who want it cheap, it can't be cheap enough.
Yeah.
There are people.
So true.
And there are people, serious collectors, who will pay that, and so and if you hold yourself out as this is this, and the trick is to find the people who will pay that,
Yeah.
and not to find people.
And here I'm not even looking.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. I'm just doing my
Oh,
thing.
you're
I have
right.
my camera, and I'm live on the internet. I'm talking to people all over the world,
Yeah.
and people come in and they are sharing their enthusiasm with me
Yeah.
about the style of work, about
Yeah.
how it's different,
Yeah.
and
So
I appreciate your kind words too, because it all helps me keep trucking along.
well, I had a friend who was a potter, and he raised his prices, and he sold less, but he made the same amount of money. Because
Imagine that. There's
it,
nothing wrong with that either.
And so it's like, and so you sort of got to know your market, test it. The trick is to find the people who will pay.
Yeah.
And so you're lucky if this space is delivering it, because
I've been here 2 years.
Wow.
It used to be all high-end glass,
Yes,
a lot of
I
bombs.
remember that one.
Yeah. So literally, I just kept this case full of just some stuff that I can do a traveling kind of glass scene.
Yeah.
Keep changing them out because the art was actually selling.
And better, yeah,
You know, and so why not?
yeah.
Why not put
So you
something?
have a nice feel, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
I try. I mean, it's something different. It's this.
Just
I'm
have confidence.
almost done with that one.
Like they say, fake it till you make it, you know.
There you go. I faked it. This is done in 1997. That was my first ever canvas work.
Oh, okay.
And my only one, really. 2011, I did some mandalas back in the day, so that's what I was working with
Oh,
there.
yeah, that's,
And then we have Robert Burney in the back here. This is Robert Burney, and then this is Michael Pasquet. He did a year at the Guggenheim in New York. He did 17 years in the federal penitentiary.
wow.
That's a wonderful man, Robert Burney is. I love him. But so I'm just here promoting myself, you know, doing my thing.
If you can find some ready-made frames the right size,
Yep, like that one.
yeah, you can sell, you know, this is the original for 300.
Yeah.
Try it for 300, because.
Or like the framed version
and
of
then the
that
frame version
prints,
for
though.
100.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
depending
yeah.
on-
So in regards to that, young lady,
Yeah.
so we have the green one,
Oh,
which
okay.
is that one up there at
Yeah,
the top
yeah,
left.
okay, okay.
You know, and then I have this one. Ah, so
You got it.
so
Good,
yeah, for these, this is 200
Yeah.
all said and done.
Yeah, and so that's fair.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So basically, yeah, I'm trying. This is all new to me. Like I say, since January. So it's been a heck of a year.
Well, and again, the big secret is finding the people, you know,
Yeah.
because,
Luckily, they come here.
that's.
This is great. I love Monterey Court. It's just
Well,
full of some fantastic people
a
who are.
lot of people come and go, a lot of artists come and
Mhm.
go.
Yeah.
You know, there was a woman who sewed across there for a long time.
Yeah.
And there was another jewelry maker who was there for a long time, and,
Mhm.
I think, I don't know if this was her workshop. Anyway, but it's like, so I've seen a lot of people come and go, and it's great that you can, that's really pretty, that you can make it work. That
Well, you
it's-
know, I've had help with my family, and I've had help painting houses in the day.
Yeah.
Really, just having a day job and trying
Yeah.
to afford this fun stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
Back in the day, my shameless promotion from the New York Times from 2015.
Okay.
So, you know,
That's great.
I've been at it for a minute, having some fun.
Well, that's good. And
Yeah.
You're finding what works.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
Okay,
it's
I'll
a
think
lot.
about that.
Yeah, no problem.
My house is packed.
That's the thing is with here too, is that a lot of people are finished buying things.
You know what? Actually, I tell myself that too. But, you know, when I started selling this portrait photography, people would say, oh, I don't have room. And I'd say, people who love art don't stop collecting art when the walls are full. They rotate.
They move it around.
And then I would joke and I'd say, in the big cities, there are art hangers. They have another word, I forget what it is, but anyway, art hangers. And they take your Rembrandts off the wall and put it in storage and bring out your Monets and put it up there, which is true. You know, with
Yeah.
the high-end people, and so they rotate their art. And actually, I rotate my art because I have things that I bought 30 or 40 years ago that I love, but after a while you stop seeing them. So you put them in the closet and I get new art, and then after a while it's like, you know, 10
That's a
years.
very smart.
It's like,
yeah.
oh, look at this, I love this, so you put it back up. So just tell them, it's like,
I'm gonna use that.
just because your art walls are full, you know, you could rotate the art because you stop seeing it after
Yeah.
a while. Even good art, your eye just glazes over it,
Yeah.
you know. And so-
Yeah, you get comfortable with your surroundings.
and
You
you're,
stop
and so,
seeing it.
you know, just so that's what I tell them, people who love art.
That's
just
very
so-
good.
but,
Thank you very much.
And the walls are full, they rotate.
I will use that.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
It's fun to see this.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks. Hey guys. Appreciate everyone for showing up. Showing up. Showing up. Oh, no one's here. No one's here. Oh wait, 4 people are here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm gonna turn on the fans. We all got to hear that lady be all nice. Be all nice and such. Wow. You know, I come in with new, fresh eyes, and I like it. Now something is making noise. The fan vibrates things loosey-goosey. So, appreciate all y'all. How y'all doing today? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a little bit of fresh water. I'll be right back. Please excuse. That's pretty cool of that lady to give me all the good news and good information. So we're taking the Chinese ink block and we are grinding it inside to this, and we're just using the color that we had in there the other day, which had a lot of the milk paint in there for some reason. You gotta not touch it wet. Very important. But we use this yellow sunflower milk paint and tinted it so it will be a little bit more yellow. So we're grinding it down, making some color. It's my new process now, folks. We're taking it back a couple thousand years, you know. Taking it back a couple thousand years, that's all. That's all. No biggie. So, what about some glasses, you say? Indeed. Indeedly do, Captain Rogers. So, if I had a framed print of this, let me show you guys what she was talking about. Basically, this one is the one she was looking at to buy. I don't know if you can see that. It's a print. I have the original, of course, and here comes somebody else. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Wonderful. Welcome to my humble.
Oh, it's cool in here. I was looking at the other ones and cool.
It's not bad. I try to keep it aggressively cool.
Oh, awesome.
So these are some of my paintings. Commander Spark, how you doing? I'm live on the internet.
Oh, I'm sitting with some friends, and I said, "Oh, they're open," but I didn't come down this side. She said, "Oh, this
Yeah.
side's open." So that won't come down this side.
Yeah.
Already saw the guy with the balloons.
Yeah, I'm here every night. I try to do some painting live on the internet in front of people, talk to people. These are all pieces I'm working on. This one's done 1997, doesn't count. These are all pieces that I've finished, and I have prints for each of these as well.
Awesome. Is this oil?
Is that for real? What do you mean?
No, I said, is it oil?
Oh, oil? No,
No,
yeah,
acrylic?
no, it's acrylic.
Okay.
Which, over the years, I'm allergic to paint, so I designed this easel. You can hear the fans
Yeah.
sucking the air by me. Still didn't work. I still kept getting sick from the paint.
Oh, nice and cool
Hi.
in here.
This is my other friend.
Well, hello,
The friend
welcome.
with the hat was in here. She came. Said,
Welcome.
"Oh, look at your
Look
stuff."
at that, wow.
This is what I'm working on right now.
The lime and the coconut.
Something, huh? It's
Yeah.
you know, I work on a lot
I
of
see
cactus.
lily pads.
There you
Oh,
go.
so you see limes and
I
coconuts.
see the lime cut in half.
Yeah, okay.
And the coconut bark like squiggling
Nice,
around
nice,
in between.
nice. Neat. I like it.
I love the colors.
I
You
like
see
it.
lily pads.
That's awesome.
Well, then he needs to paint a
A
frog.
Monet. What is that? A rare
I,
Renoir. What is it? Who did the lily pads? Is that Renoir or Monet? I don't know.
Monet. I
Monet.
Monet. Okay.
think. Ooh, look at that. Wow.
So
is cool.
that's my 1997 tribute to what I used to do.
hang
Kinda
gliding.
just you know, it's called A Storm in Heaven.
Oh yeah, you were a surfer. That's the two?
You know, it's an album.
Surfer.
What I did was I worked with
Doesn't that
a,
look like a...
It does.
like
It
a
does.
tube
Shoot
or
the
something like
girl.
that. Yeah. I would hit play on a CD,
Uh-huh.
and while I would listen to the CD, I would only paint this painting, and when I was done painting, I would hit stop. and then I would come back to the painting, I would hit play, and start painting again. So the album is a
That's
storm
what
in
we have
heaven.
to do, put music on it.
Yes.
And get really,
Yes.
get really stoned.
Yes. All yeses. These are hard yeses. This is also from a song. I'm actually kind of trying to bring back, like, you know, the classical paintings that all had stories behind them, elaborate stories that told. That's what I'm working on here. This is just a landscape that I really enjoy. This is all done with milk paint. I'm kind of trying to figure that out because I'm allergic to acrylics. So I've been working with milk paints. That's these, and I don't really like these a lot because of the texture. I don't really like it. But then when I start to work with these Japanese inks, and I like these a lot.
Japanese inks.
I'm taking them back a couple thousand years. I figure I just grind down me some color, and then I just use a little bit of color at a time. It helps. So these are all the color of the Japanese inks, even black. And what I'm doing is I'm just grinding them down, and then I will add a little bit of milk paint powder.
My sister's an artist. She lives in Japan. I should take a picture and see if.
See if she can give me some big ones. I know they make them. They're like this big, and they're about like this tall off the table. Because these people like do paintings with these, and they need a lot more paint than they sell these online all day.
Well, I could come take a picture and
Feel
message
free.
it to her. She's awake.
Feel free. But nevertheless, yeah, my paintings. These are some. That's a print of. This is also a print. I sold the original. I've sold so many originals. I'm so happy. My art is.
I love the way you do the night in the desert.
Thank you.
That
Thank you. Thank you.
is-
Yeah, this
Look
one's
at that, Kathleen. Look at that. Sorry.
This is Robert Burney. That's me, of course. That's that painting, just in a framed print.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Look at that.
Yeah, that's the original.
Oh, wow. And here's some lovely pipes.
Yep. It used to be if you look up Space Smoke Shop online, you will definitely see my ugly mug.
Well, it's been about 10 years since I did anything like that. My son had an MMJ card, and he got me some gummies, and they were pretty cool.
Yes, help you sleep.
But I'm not into the smoking the lungs
No,
thing.
I hear you. Cilia of the lung are very important to keep healthy.
Makes me cough really bad.
Yeah.
Which is,
Yeah. Yeah.
these are awesome.
Thank you. My first ever human portrait, little Bob Ross.
Oh, the baby guy.
Yeah.
Huh. He has such a nice voice.
With my own style though. I trying to create this style. I don't know what this style is. Whatever this is, it's unique. I want to have to name it someday.
Well, do you ever do those art trail type shows?
Meaning?
Well, it's
Do
like,
'em?
Well, it's usually there's called art trail. I guess different cities have them.
certainly am not
you
popular.
You get a book, and then it'll have you drive to people's studios.
Oh yeah, I used to do that.
Yeah.
I used to have art gallery downtown
Oh,
years ago.
and then
We
you
used
go
to
to- you
do
go
fun
to
things
these,
like
like,
that. That was before I did this stuff.
Sometimes they're people's homes. Usually they're
Yeah,
in the
sure.
garage or
Right,
someone's
right,
shed out the
right.
back.
Right.
You know what? This looks like malachite.
Something else, isn't it? That color I pulled out, I love that color. It's this real stormy color, but this color is a very gemmy
But
type.
the veining is. Whoops.
That's just me.
The veining in your painting looks just like a malachite
Awesome.
stone.
Awesome.
Wow. I don't know. Do you do that
All with this. There you go.
little tiny brush? Wow, how trippy.
Yeah. It takes me hours.
Make an art study, you can.
Oh, I'm an appreciator, but
It
there's
takes me
no-
literally hours just to have fun doing nothing.
I have no skill in these paws, but I have a
Me
lot of
neither.
appreciation.
No, you don't understand. I watch this happen like I'm in awe. I'm like, whoa, look, and then we start to find this is a plateau and this is a shadow. I'm like, oh my God, there's a shadow, and then I work with it with the people online. Is the we I'm talking, not the people in my head, but the people online. And so we get to sit there and share the moment together because I'm not. Look, I can't paint real Bob Ross, but I can do a weird version.
You started this later in life then?
Yeah. Just a year ago.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
just a year ago.
How about them apples? Literally, like-
Hey, it's never too late. right.
So 2 years ago, I moved into this building from my store downtown. Here's my New York Times shameless promotion. I was at Glass Paradise. It was like I had the glass store in town. I moved here 2 years ago, and then I relived my love of mandalas. I painted this one.
Oh, yeah.
I did that sitting right here, and I was like, oh my god, I love painting. I forgot how much I love painting. That mandala, that blue one right there is mine from 2011. So I did one here. I sold the original, that by the way. And then I started to paint. That was 2 years ago. I kind of just had a glass store, and then I was like, I want to do this YouTube thing, which I have a video game channel.
I'm gonna go
That I
get
paint
my
on.
phone and my camera.
Yeah,
and
please
message
take
my
pictures.
sister.
Yeah, that'd be great.
She would love
That's-
to see this.
that's
She
awesome.
She comes to Tucson once a year. Probably won't be here till February.
Maybe she needs a desert painting of a cactus. Who knows? I know there's not a lot of room in Japan for things.
How much are you?
Oh, she
how much
has a big
prints?
house.
Prints, I got you at $90 of the big ones here, 60 on these, and then these can go like for 40.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, reproductions, locally done prints. Everything in here is local, by the way, even the dust.
Awesome.
All from here. But yeah.
Oh, I like this piece.
Yeah, that's neat, right? That's a churro piece. Like part of my old glass shop was a huge glass blowing facility. So
I
a lot of
tried
stuff.
that once.
Glass blowing, oh my gosh.
Just once. It was a Groupon as a gift.
Oh, that's
Go
neat.
down to that glass place and
On 17th, yeah,
make
yeah,
a
yeah.
paperweight.
Yeah, nice.
It was fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of scary, but
Well, once you realize what you're doing and you can,
Yeah.
pushing the glass into glass, it's
Yeah.
a very unique
Right.
experience.
it was fun.
People burn themselves very bad. It's a dangerous
oh, I can
job.
imagine. I imagine.
You forget things and you don't forget them again.
You get lazy and you forget.
Yep,
That's
yep,
how,
it happens.
That's how accidents happen.
It happens.
Pay attention.
So you guys here for dinner in the show? I'm guessing, yes.
Yeah, just here for do something on Sunday.
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's a great spot.
We come here every now and then.
That's cool. Yeah, me too.
Okay, there's a picture of the paints.
Oh yeah, the ink things. Here, you can probably.
Yeah. And they're like dry, right? They're
Yep,
like
yep.
powdered.
Yeah, well they're just as the solid state as they are, and then you dip them in some water and then grind them on this little tink.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, see if she knows.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Cause I started looking for these, and I couldn't find the bigger ones. I figured that was a specifically Japanese. You got to know the store, and they're not online.
You ought to take an art class.
Oh, yeah.
Art is art. It's art.
And what is art? It's an experience to me.
I
And-
guess so. It's just I've always convinced myself, just like math, right? I'm horrible at math.
My 90-year-old
So you
dad,
say.
You know?
My 90-year-old dad got kicked out of an art gallery saying, "Would you put that on your wall, honestly?" And the lady said, "I'm offended by that." I said, "It's 90 years old, don't worry about it." She says, "I'm gonna ask you to leave."
Interesting.
Really? Yeah, she asked my dad.
Well, obviously
they
she
asked
had
me-
issues.
She had issues. My
Yeah,
dad was
because
insulting. And my dad-
that's awesome. That's art.
And my dad
Art
says,
is insulting
"Well,
sometimes."
People have stood here and looked at it and cried. My dad says they're out of their mind.
And they may very well be. And sometimes art moves people to tears.
And my dad was like,
And
it was just splotches of, I don't
Yeah.
know, just whatever. And my dad was like,
It's a very strange reaction to kick them out
he did. And my dad says,
of an art
he said, "I'm
place.
trying to ruin your business. We're the only ones here." And just then a kid on a skateboard come barreling through from the street. My dad
Yeah.
says, "And he ain't buying any of your art."
Right. I mean, he's got a good point.
But he
Sounds like
insulted-
sounds like he talks too much, but
Yeah.
which is fine. Most men do.
Yeah.
I am one of
He was
them.
disinhibited. He was disinhibited. He said whatever he
Yeah,
felt
he
like.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't feel like
And
he needs
was
to
a-
request
He was an
it.
artist himself.
There you go.
I know
So-
all about artists.
Yeah. So
Starving. We're always starving.
That's it. so that emotion can draw some things, which then can seemingly draw emotion out of people. Hopefully enough to move them to hang it on their wall, yeah?
Right, yeah, it's very
That
true.
would be the idea.
Very true.
Goodness.
You're the best.
Well, thank you. I mean, I'm here every day. I'm just having fun, doing what I do. You can see me online too.
And we're here once,
Yeah, I'm messaging my sister, she's online right now.
Oh, cool.
We're here like once in
But look, she can talk to you
2 weeks.
live right now because
Yeah.
I'm live online to the world.
Oh, you have a website?
Yeah, there's a camera.
Oh,
Here's
come on,
people. Here's
seriously?
people talking to us
Huh?
through there.
How cool is
Let me
that,
just show
you
you
know?
what they see. This is what they see. So I get to sit here and talk to people and from all over the planet.
What's the name of it?
Space Galleria on YouTube. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Look up Space Galleria on YouTube, he is painting live right now.
Yep. And then you could sit there and say hi to your sister. Imagine that. Technology is great.
She's writing.
I love it. The internet is just great.
I know, it's funny, in a way I wish that Twitter had never been invented.
For sure.
You know, I think
Obviously,
it's a
we
total
understand.
waste of time,
Yeah.
you know. But on the other hand, something like this is awesome.
Thank you. This is why I have a gaming channel where I play video games that I also paint on because I'm here to inspire the youth, if you will, that there's more to, we're not going to stop playing video. I'm 47 years old.
Yes, those are the paints.
And so I know they're not going to stop playing video games, but there are better things to do also.
Apparently, they're solid and you grind them.
Pay attention to detail with art.
You could.
It helps you see the world because you pay attention more to everything else out there.
I like it.
At a different,
Yeah, wavelength, if you will.
Yeah.
He says, yes, there are much larger sizes. Oh, okay. She says, I'm waiting at the doctor right now, can't do anything on my phone. Oh, well.
Oh, that's right, it's a time change over there.
Oh, yeah, it's tomorrow, 16 hours ahead. So
Oh,
it's
my.
tomorrow morning sometime. Ooh, glass earrings.
Yep, dichroic glass made by Mary Beth Caputo, locally made. As is everything in here.
Isn't that gorgeous? And, oh my God, it's lovely.
Is there a singer on that, or is it still that same guy?
Well, I will let, it's still that same guy out
Still that
there
same guy.
shouting.
I heard him. I went out there. He wasn't loud enough.
Oh, it's too loud.
Well, it's all. I mean, I wasn't sitting there, but his emphasis wasn't really there, if you will. You know what I mean? He wasn't from the gut. He's just yelling.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's not.
This is lovely. What does she sell these for?
These the earring necklace combos are 40, 20 for the earrings solo. Because that is a necklace and then the 2 earrings in
Right,
it.
right, no, I see that.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been looking, I wear this thing, been wearing it for
The stone,
10,
yeah?
15, it's chipped at the bottom. I've been looking for something to replace it with that I can wear 24/7, 365.
Well, you know,
This is lovely.
Locally
Look
made.
Look at this in the light.
Oh,
It's, look at it in the sunbeam.
yeah, they shimmer, don't they? That's that dichroic glass. It's like chips of rainbow glass.
Okay, so what she says is I can go to the Kyoto paint shop to ask.
Nice.
I could do so next Thursday. She says, is this like traditional black ink but colored?
They have both. Traditional black ink, yes. So that's basically, yeah, like it all. Like here's the traditional black ink one.
He says yes. It
And
is
I think
like the
these,
traditional
and I think
ink.
these are
He has that
Chinese,
also.
by the way. I think that's Chinese. But it does not matter. They're both of
He
this.
says the colored ones he thinks are Chinese actually.
But this is definitely a Japanese traditional black ink. Has Japanese script. If I ever seen it, and that's their red. I haven't even touched it. I don't even wanna.
Cinnabar looks like
Something else, isn't it? Like it's
Yeah.
it's so
very
bright.
saturated.
Yeah, it's so red. It's unbelievable. I don't even want to take that off. There you go. It's unreal. That color. I mean, how do you do that? What did they grind down to make that? How do you make that color? It's amazing.
Yeah, what would you grind down to make that?
There's a lot of cool little cactus beetles around here that make cool reds.
That's true, and
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of people.
the cochineal
There it is.
bugs
That's
on
it.
yeah.
Cochineal. Thank you for the reminder.
Well, I'm a gold mine of trivia. I can't take your picture.
Oh, I suppose you can.
Okay.
I'm so handsome.
No, I mean, just
I just-
she's so visual, my sister.
Alright, I understand.
The ink scan the face and everything
Okay.
all together.
Is it good?
That's what I'm saying, artist, very visual.
Well, you know,
About now
So
it's
what?
simple.
She's in Japan doing art, living life.
well,
To
she
the
lives,
extreme?
She lives there. She's
Yeah.
married to a Japanese man
Yeah.
and has 2 boys and a couple of grandkids now. And
Wow.
she lives in a little village, a little farming village.
Wow.
That is
So wild.
her husband. It's a samurai family.
Wow.
The village is named Ottawa, name of the village, and her last name is Ottawa. And her husband is something like the 800th. I mean,
What?
800 years her house is that old.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Like, have you been there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
once,
my.
Once. It's so humid and so many mosquitoes.
I'm sure it was-
I would
yeah.
not go at this time of year. I would not
No.
go. But
You'll pay the extra for the right time of year flight.
actually,
It's such a small island, you know.
Toshi, her husband, he paid for me and my mother to come and visit them. This was in 1994.
Okay.
It's been a while. And now her boys are grown up, my kids' cousins, right? And her oldest boy is moving home from Silicon Valley to take up, you know, the mastership of the ancestral domicile and
Man.
move his wife and kids,
What?
you know, into.
Talk about tradition.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Epic.
Don't let it go.
Epic.
It is. It's pretty epic.
Yeah.
You know, for her.
We
to
have
be-
no
We
idea.
have no tradition
We have
here.
no idea. You know, yeah, let alone the 7 generations ahead of us. We don't seem to rightly care.
That's my sister.
And there she is, living life freely.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
She's 8 years younger than me. So.
Well, congratulations on.
Is she? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. And she knows my sister.
That's awesome.
Well, you know, if you're gonna be here a while, I guess we should go.
I will.
My beer's getting hot.
Don't let it. We're not in Germany. We don't have to drink.
I'm very tempted to purchase one of your prints because
Feel free, I'm here.
these nighttime. Oh my God! Look at the moon behind it, Saguaro. That is so.
It's something else, isn't it? So I have that print in framed.
Which is like more.
But it's not $350 frame job that you would get here. Like that's what it would cost to frame that size of print. So
Your frame sorts.
yeah, so the frame is all wrapped up and ready to go. Couple $100. I could let it slide.
Oh, look at that! You've got them all. Oh wow!
We got the green one,
I love that one too.
and then we got the blue one. Blue one, the green one, and the black one. All
Oh
ready
my
to
God.
go.
Which one do you like, Candace?
I like the nighttime scene. I love to go walking at night. I like to walk at 9 or 10 at night.
Yeah,
especially
this
if the
one I
moon's
got.
out.
I did a print of, brought it here like this
Yeah.
size, sold it.
Oh, that one is.
I was like, oh man, I need to get more
Incredibly
prints. Wow,
gorgeous.
thank you very much. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
The colors are just so specifically to like
I think that's one of the ones I sent. to
hot
her.
and wet.
Do you make them custom, like smaller?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I asked the guy at
Same.
Reproduction to use his art
Oh,
to,
I see.
to kind of figure it out.
Mhm.
Because
Well,
yes,
they're
this
just
is
there for
much
checkout.
easier to frame
Right.
than that print.
Or even the smaller.
Yeah, and I'll work
smaller
on those
size,
too,
like
of
this
that, yeah.
size.
But this is a frame I bought in Michael's for $20.
Nice one.
And that's a canvas in a frame, which is, I could put that into the same frame. So,
No, know what I used to do is go to thrift shops.
Heck yeah.
Not looking at the pictures, but looking
But look at the
Frames.
frames. Buy them
Yeah.
frames from there because they're
Yeah.
quality.
Oh, yeah, you could find.
And
amazing
sometimes there's a painting in there. I mean, you've heard about it. You've seen this old whatever, you know, antique roadshow. Like, I found a painting under my painting, and people were like, "Well, that's $100,000 now." You know, so it can happen.
I'm really tempted by this.
Well, go drink your beer.
Go drink
Yes.
the beer.
Enjoy
Have 2 beers,
yourself.
and just come back
Okay,
by.
we'll let you
I'll
get
be
back
here.
to your YouTube fans.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry about all that stuff. We got the YouTube Thunder God, Natural Born Chillers, KP in the yes. Let's see here. That was fun. We'll never get any work done. It's cool though. They're gonna look into getting me some more of these color blocks. Because I need it. Okay, gypsies, let's get it done. Well, that's not enough paint. It's all water. Can't get anything done. Not like that, people. Living in Japan, huh? Very, very cool. Very cool. So cool. So cool. How we do? How we do now? Quite the difference. It's good to have pigment on the brush. Still feel that there should be more. So, let's puddle up some water. And we just grind. We do the grind here. I did, KP. How was your Independence Day, my friend? Mine was spent inside being silly online, bro. What did you do? Take the family out, watch some fireworks and such? Alright, see if this works.
looks thick with paint. Yes. Very nice. Very nice, Gypsy. Very nice. Climb the coconut, she called it. I like that. Till about 2 to 3 a.m. Oh my gosh. So you're talking about just people shooting off guns and such? And fireworks, or like the city? Because if that's the city, man, you got the cool spot, man. But if that's just your neighbors, man, you better watch out. I got neighbors like that, shooting off MAC-10s the other day. It was literally just a war zone outside my house, I guess. Very traditional in the spirit of 4th of July. You don't have a noise ordinance there, word. So, okay, it's your neighbors having fun. That's awesome, man. This isn't working out though. Let's see, what do I need? Green. Throw a little bit of black in there, maybe. Dip the brush, and then dip the brush. So this is what I'm doing now, KP, since I'm using these traditional Chinese or Japanese inks. I'm adding milk paint when I see fit, and it seems to be perfect. The colors are a little dull, but so what? Guess my paintings will be, you know, you gotta brighten the color instead of using the color. Huh? That doesn't make any sense. But you gotta brighten the color, man. Okay, maybe I'm trying to say you gotta use brighter colors. Huh? Maybe I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I sure love the way this paint lays on the canvas. So nice and easy. You guys know how important it is to, you know, hit your, when you're doing art like this, you can't just keep looking at it constantly. And when I came back today, it looked really good. I felt real good about it. And that's impressive, you know, because it's rare when I feel good about it. So. All we gotta do is just keep it going. Depth we can create. more depth we create, the more interest we may get in the painting. Because what I really want is the experience of you don't even know what's going on until you look up close and you're like, holy cow, is that how it's done? That's what I want. What made you think of this painting? Oh, The Big Lebowski. Taking it, you've seen The Big Lebowski, and there's the point where they knock him out at the beach party. He goes out cold, and in his dream, he's floating down the alley, where he then flips upside down and floats, and then he floats back over. This is my experience floating over a psychedelic cactus field. So yeah, somehow I just got knocked the heck out, and boom. So this is the Big Lebowski painting. You've seen bits of it? Brother. What you need to do is go watch The Big Lebowski and kind of just like, you gotta tune out everything else though, you know, you gotta take the movie as slow as it is built. It's nice and chill, bro. Cause you know, he's the dude. It's one of those you can't rush through kind of movies. Pour yourself a White Russian, sit back and relax. But nah, yeah, it's classic, dude. It's excellent. Coen Brothers. They know what they're doing. So that's where this painting comes from, The Big Lebowski, except it's my own version. Hey? I really wanted to just do something kind of psychedelic, more so than what I normally do, which is psychedelic enough, but I just wanted to bend my own brain, I guess. Not really worry about it. Know that my brain's gonna be okay when I'm done with this painting. Kind of like how we go to work every day and we just assume that the boss is going to use my brain for 8 hours a day, hoping that he's going to give it back, he or she, in an unmutilated condition. And they'll get to use it how they wish. So yeah, it's like that. Commander Spark, what up? Welcome back. I don't know if you left or not, but appreciate you being here. Sorry to get a chance to say hi to you all earlier. I was talking to those fine ladies coming in here.
Colors, colors. You don't know me, ooh, you just own me, cool. Colors, 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 colors. Alright, I'll stop that. It's like a haunted house in here, man. I just start painting and I start singing the same dang songs. That's crazy, dog. God, the paint just goes and goes and goes. It's like I'm drawing with a pen, man. Glad to hear things are going great, Commander Spark. Super glad to hear it. That's what I want from everybody. I want everyone to do great. Even when you know things are down. Oh man, you want to hear something that happened to me? Crazy. I sold my Instagram page for Space Smoke Shop yesterday. Just in time, I needed the money. I was like, how am I gonna get money to pay my rent on time? I mean, I had the rent money, I'm just talking about food and stuff like that. And then, out of nowhere, kid offers me money. I'm like, yeah, bro. I don't use my Space Smoke Shop Instagram page anymore. Hardly ever did. I use Coffee Club and Space Galleria, which is what I own now. So it all worked out. I got to eat. And kid got to use my name, or his name now, for his Instagram page. Which, you know, I'm the only Space Smoke Shop in the world, and I told him, I was like, why were you even interested in this name? I mean, I made this up. It's my thing since 2010. You were 9 in 2010. I'm proud of him, man. The kid owns it. And I did my first internet kind of real sale of something, which was nuts. Nuts. The whole thing blows my mind constantly, this whole internet thing, you know? You killed in Scum yesterday. Did I? I don't remember. I was kind of bumming. I had a headache. I couldn't wrap my head around Scum. But I know I got my metal home. I had all that metal on me. I'm gonna, now that the streams are working, probably tonight will be a little GTA. I just want to do some racing. I love racing, and I don't have any racing games except for GTA, which I think is the best racing game on the planet. It just sucks because it does so much more than racing that the loading screens are just so terrible. You're all familiar if you play it. Cloud Simulator 5000. But I just feel like racing. And maybe someday when I make it and I can, you know, afford everything, I'll get a racing game. I used to play Grid, like so many years ago when Grid was a thing. But I bought the steering wheel console. I had an Xbox. Bought the steering wheel, the gas pedal. Holy shit! That was fun, man. That was a lot of fun. Still very imagination based, but that controller really does it. It does it a lot. Right on.
Yeah, buddy. Well, later on tonight we'll be there racing, saving money, helping people make money if they want to make money. I don't really need to make money, so I like to help people do it because I end up making money. So. Where's more of that green? And I've been playing 1v1 in Rocket League just to make my game better. I've been watching pros because I think they know what the hell they're doing because they're professional Rocket League players. And the one thing the one guy said that made a lot of sense was make your 1v1s your highest rank. And I was like, oh yeah, duh. Make that my gold. Then threes are nothing. Then I'm just yelling at people for not pulling their weight. You know, you could run the whole thing by yourself if you're gold or diamond in 1v1. You don't even need teammates, yo. So that's what I'm doing a lot of. Trying to become a better player in a Rocket League. And I don't even know why. I guess if I become a better player, people will watch it. That's something. As opposed to the most comments I get on Rocket League, which is, well, you just start playing this, bro? Which is funny. I'm not gonna lie, I like that. It's pretty funny. So it's going to be a hell of a sunset here tonight. And probably one tomorrow night as well. This is looking good. It's looking good. You know, when people come into your store, they're like, wow, and then they're looking at what you're doing. Makes you feel pretty good. It's more black in there. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Do 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 do. Alright. Let's fill in some of this stuff in the middle. This painting is almost done, folks. Pretty stoked about that. I bet you all are too. You'd be like, damn, this painting's been a while. But that's this whole show is all about, like, are we gonna be taking our time, doing it right? You know what I'm saying, ladies? Alright, I went too far. But this show is all about knowing the limits, man. I don't know what this show's about. What's this show about? What now, computer? Tell you, this is going to be pretty cool. I think I'm pretty stoked about how this paint works with the inks, how everything kind of works together. Dang. Gotta go work out. Have a great day. Okay, dude, I certainly will. You too, bro. Break down that muscle tissue. Get swole. Gonna get swole. Just stay healthy, you know? Keep that heart rate up. You don't need to be swole. That's awesome, dude. Have fun. Oh. I'm gonna take a little break, see? Thirsty break. So you gotta get rid of the hats, huh? Hats gotta go. I guess that's right. I guess I understand that process of hats gotta go. Tacky, tacky hats. Okay, I should get a soda. Yep. Be right back. Oh. Be right back.
this guy. He's crazy out there.
He's loving trees, man. They're out there loving trees. I love it. It's too much. Too fun.
Got some ladies out there dancing and stuff.
It's so funny. I love this place. People never stop having fun, you know what I mean? There's no reason to stop having fun.
Whatever it is. Whatever keeps a smile on your face. I'll be right back.
Yes, yes, yes. Token. What is up, sir? See if these ladies come back in after during the break. Because the break time is happening now. Let's grind some white. We'll do some white. And we'll maybe use some yellow. There's some whites. And some yellow. He's stoned. Glad to hear it, dude. And yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Do what you gotta do, bro. Ding, 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 ding. All right, hello, hello, here we go. Whoop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello. How are you, sir? Alright, wonderful. Welcome to my humble little store. Sitting here, I do painting live on the internet. I got a YouTube channel that I do this on. And yeah, some of my finished works are over here. Some of my works in progress are over here. So, a lot of fun. You enjoying yourself tonight? Yeah. Nice. That's what I say. It's a good spot around here, man.
Yeah, it is. Did you just opened this store?
Nope, been here 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a glass store. I had a bunch of like bongs and stuff. Like there's a couple more. I'm gonna keep rotating because they're like $1,000 bongs, all locally made stuff, all locally made pipes, locally made earrings. You know, just so I really focused on that. And over the years, since like 2010, I had a smoke shop downtown till 2 years ago when I moved here. And now I just started painting and selling paintings.
Oh, great.
I moved to glass literally online only because I'm selling paintings. Yeah,
Very cool.
it's blowing my mind.
Yeah.
And now I have prints of everything that's finished too. So, like that one above is a print in a frame. I have them unframed as well, and I have some that are still even framed, ready to rumble. But yeah, it's been a fun little experiment with my art.
Yeah. It's great.
Yeah, man, thanks. It's different, yeah, I hope.
Yeah.
I hope it's a different take on the desert.
Yeah, it is.
Something specific to my own. It's just line work, lots and lots of lines, man.
You native here?
No. But I moved here in '92. So I enjoy this spot. I was, you know, from California and just was like, no.
Yeah, I just moved here from California.
Oh yeah?
Still in the process of moving.
Okay.
Going back and forth for work.
Oh wow. I love Tucson, man. The desert is beautiful. The
Oh, it's
Sonoran
awesome.
Desert is something else. That's why I'm here. You know, people can get on my edgy nerves, but I had a store downtown, so it's kind of tough. You know, that's a tough call.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what inspires that, or you know, any of it really. I mean, it's really what I'm doing is just having fun living with the cactus.
Alright, I'll be back.
Cool,
Great.
man. I'm Shane.
Shane, nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
pleasure. All right, welcome to Tucson, and yeah, hope to see you again.
You will.
All right, dude. Mike. Who's Mike? Oh, Mike. It's Mike Salawa. What's up, dude? Balance. It's all about balance. Gotta have the right balance. How do you find balance in this? You may be wondering. No, I'm wondering. white. That should work. Okie dokie. I say,
I don't think these ladies are coming back in for earrings and such. It's pretty much smoke time, bro. It's an empty jar that smells good. So good. Guess that's gonna have to wait till I get home. You're gonna have to smoke for me, dog. I'm trying to figure this out. I think I'm gonna have to come in with bright. Just hit the tippy tops with bright. And then I'm going to come in, and wherever the sunlight is coming from, I'm going to have to maybe gather that. Or maybe it's truly psychedelic and the sun comes from everywhere. Could be that. So I got to think about it. Just to think about it. Then I was thinking of connecting like, say, this small one to this one above, so it's like an arm of a cactus looking from the top. This one doesn't have an arm. This one could be this could be this arm. These don't have arms, or one of these is the arm here and the arm here. You know, I mean, I could do that. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know what happened to this one here. I'm gonna have to fix this. Or make it work. I don't know. Oh,
Greetings, I'm
hi.
back.
Yeah, welcome back.
I just wondered, oh, look at this lovely blue thing. That wasn't
Yeah. It was, this is mine from 2011.
Oh, okay.
Stuff I used to do.
Ah,
I have a crazy green one at home too. I love. But you know, fun.
wow. Well, I wanted to ask you, does your jeweler friend, would she break up a set, or is it pretty much?
Oh yeah, no,
she
that's
wouldn't.
pretty much set.
Okay.
Yeah, there aren't maybe the solo. Like, what she did a lot was had like groupings and then solo earrings
Sure.
that were similar. So maybe they already sold, or maybe they're somewhere we haven't noticed.
Well, it's this is just so lovely.
I hear you. I would do it for you, but they're just not mine.
No, I understand. I just thought I would ask.
Are you enjoying the show?
Am I enjoying the show?
Yeah.
This vocalist with this band is many orders of magnitude better than
Yeah.
the other guy. Very nice phrasing, very
Yeah.
mellow voice.
Right.
And plus a lot of old time Tucson musicians that have been around forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I was out there just a minute ago, just watching and listening.
Yeah, I love it when they start swapping instruments around and they, trade instruments and
Yeah, their
people-
creativity shines. Yeah.
Right, different people wander around and off the stage and this is so pretty. I'm gonna have to stifle myself tonight though.
I understand. It's good. Good choice.
Well, I'll tell you what, I will hold it in.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, so you know.
Right, I'll hold it in my week long
There you
career,
go.
possibly even less than a week long if you use tonight.
Yeah. I'm here.
We return. It's really intense, really. Burning. The trouble with me is I wear this pair of earrings night and day, 24/7. I don't like to change them out with my outfits and all that.
Right.
I wear this day and night, these rings I never take off.
Well,
I
there
don't
you
even
go.
know why I buy jewelry,
Right.
except that it has its own,
Just in case clause.
yeah, it has its own magnetism.
Yeah.
And I'm also, when do you think you might have more prints of that?
That I could have prints within a week.
Okay,
I'll call him up tomorrow and order some more.
that's a good idea, because I have a
Okay.
feeling that one is gonna be.
Yeah. I mean, it sold the first day I brought it in
Oh,
to print. So yeah.
easy to see why.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, well met, and,
Yeah.
I will hear from my sister. She messaged
Oh, that's
me
awesome.
back. Turns out she was at the doctor
Yeah.
because she had a gallstone attack last night and she's afraid she might need surgery, so. But then she messaged me back a little while ago that they don't think she needs that right now,
Good.
so. If she says she's gonna go to Kyoto and look at her paint, she will.
That's very cool. Thank you so much for throwing that out there into the world.
Well,
I appreciate it.
it's a small world.
And then she can, always contact me here on my website now that she has that information too. The Space Galleria,
Yeah.
and then here if you wish.
I asked, do you have cards? You should.
Voila.
Thank you, Shane.
Yes. Cheers. Alright, so that was it. She's pretty much the only one who was gonna buy something, and she did not buy anything today, so I'm gonna call this Sunday night good and go eat and get my schmuggy and play some video games with my neighbor. Maybe he'll come over and we'll rock out some GTA races, do some fun things like that. Who knows? But hey, man, Token, you're awesome, dude. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for doing what you do, bro. Appreciate it. And we'll see you.